Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine. I am here with online lecture number 5. Students, today we will start chapter 4, Data and Privacy. The topic we will discuss ethical issues related to security, importance of data privacy and simple encryption. In next lecture, we will discuss encryption with key and password and cybercrimes. Students, when we connect to the internet, we need to share our information. And when we share our information, we want that our information should be protected, shouldn't be misused. So we want security for that. There are few ethical issues related to the security of the data, which we will discuss later on. Here is the list of few you can say our rights, that our data should be confidential, our privacy should be maintained, we should be safe from the fraud and misuse, our patents, copyright, trade secrets and sabotage should be secure. These should not be known by the person who we don't know. Students, when we share our information to someone, it's their responsibility to keep the information safe, confidential, and keep our privacy. Like if I'm working in a bank and you share your personal information with me, I am bound ethically to save that information and not share to anyone. If I am working in a school and I am in the account office and I have the all students record their personal information, their phone numbers and all the stuff, I am ethically bound to not share to the other schools or other organizations. It may be harmful. So students, due to more use of computer, a wide range of data is collected and stored. This data may be related to credit cards, organizational fundraising campaigns, opinion polls, shop at home services, driving licenses. Students, how our privacy can be breached? If our telephone company give our email IDs and telephone numbers to someone for marketing purpose even, then it will be a privacy breach, and it is a crime that they are bound to keep our privacy. They are not allowed to give our data to anyone. Even schools are not allowed to give our information to other schools and other companies or other businesses for marketing purpose even. Piracy. Students in Pakistan, most of the time, medical students and engineering students use pirated books. Means the copied book, not the original one. That if the price of the original book is 5 to 6,000, and at the same time the pirated will be available with 500 or 150 rupees even, but this is illegal. Piracy means is making copies of copies illegally. If piracy means making illegal copies or making copies illegally. The issue is that this is not bound for the books only. It's applicable on the software, movies, painting, poetry, anything which is available with the price. Like if you can see that the girls use clothes, and we have the replica sort of version available in the market. The original's price is 7,000 or 8,000, and the same replica will be available with 2,000 rupees, and what is the difference between the original one, the quality of the original one, and the quality of the pirated one? It differs. Same like that, the software companies, when launch their softwares, they make it confidential with the key, and that key is only provided to those people who buys the software. Now here, uh, uh, most of the people in Pakistan and India and the countries which are developing countries, they one person buy the software, have the key, and make its copies and sell in the market. Or there are few peoples, this search for the key illegally. They apply few methods like hacking वगैरह वाले methods apply करके, और वो की को हासिल करते हैं, और फिर उस की को जो है वो अवेलेबल कर देते हैं उन लोगों के लिए जिन्होंने उनकी वाली कॉपी, जो उन्होंने कॉपी बनाई होगी, वो यूज़ करनी है, तो उनको वो की अवेलेबल कर देते हैं. दिस इज़ कॉल्ड क्रैकिंग द की. वो क्रैक कर लेते हैं. हैकिंग का नाम सुना है ना, किसी का सिस्टम हैक कर लेना. इसी तरह जब कीज़ को वो अपनी मेथड्स के साथ डिफरेंट मेथड्स अप्लाई करके उसको की को ब्रेक करते हैं, उसकी सिक्योरिटी को ब्रेक करते हैं. जैसे चाबी वाला वो आता है और आपके ताले को तोड़ के जाता है, मीन डिफरेंट चाबियां लगा के वो आपका ताला खोल देता है. इसी तरह इसमें डिफरेंट कीज़ को इम्प्लीमेंट करके, डिफरेंट सॉफ्टवेयर्स और डिफरेंट मेथड यूज़ करके उस की को ब्रेक किया जाता है, और वो फिर जब कॉपीज़ बनाई जाती हैं तो वो फिर बाकी लोगों को भी अवेलेबल कर दिया जाता है. इसमें होता क्या है, वाई इट इज़ इलीगल? बिकॉज द सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनीज विच आर यूजिंग देयर मैन पावर एंड यूजिंग देयर रिसोर्सेज टू डेवलप द सॉफ्टवेयर, दे डोंट गेट एनी मनी फ्रॉम द कॉपीड वर्जन. उनको तो कोई नहीं देगा ना, वो तो जिसने कॉपीज़ बनाई हैं वो मनी कमा रहा है उससे. उनको तो वही मनी जाएगी जो ओरिजिनल बाय करेगा. एंड ओरिजिनल बाय करना इट्स वेरी हार्ड फॉर द डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़. डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज़ में से तो ओरिजिनल सॉफ्टवेयर ही बाय किए जाते हैं, ओरिजिनल बुक्स ही बाय की जाती हैं. बट वी आर इन डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ लाइक पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, इंडोनेशिया, लाइक बांग्लादेश. तो ये कंट्रीज़ क्या करती हैं, उन सॉफ्टवेयर्स को पायरेट कर देती हैं, उनकी कॉपीज़ बना के मार्केट में थ्रो कर देती हैं, और इससे लॉस किसका होता है, सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनीज़ का होता है. सॉफ्ट लिफ्टिंग, browsing and installing a copy of a software application from a colleague. When your friend or the family member buy a software, if you are going to take their CD and their key to install the software, this is called soft lifting. Client server overuse. If you buy one copy of the software and use for 10 computers, means it's client server overuse. Installing more copies of the software than you have the license for. Hard disk loading, like installing and selling unauthorized copies on the systems. When we buy the refurbished system or computer or laptop, they have some softwares installed. Counterfeiting, duplicating and selling software having copyrights. If you buy a software and then make its copies and distribute that, this is also come under piracy issues. Online piracy typically involves downloading illegal softwares. The software industry is prepared to battle against software piracy. The courts are dealing with an increasing number of lawsuits concerning the protection of the software, but laws are only applicable in the developed countries, not in the developing countries, and even it cost a lot to case. Like if a software company sue a person who is using a software, what it makes? A software company can sue a company, like जो बना के डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रही है। तो इतने बड़े लेवल पे तो अभी इस पे सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड नहीं हो रही है, लेकिन ये है कि लॉज बन रहे हैं ताकि ये चीज़ें रोकी जा सकें। बिकॉज इसमें लॉस किसका होता है? सॉफ्टवेयर कंपनीज़ का होता है। जो सॉफ्टवेयर बनाता है उसको पूरा अमाउंट नहीं मिल पाता जो उसने इतनी मेहनत की होती है, तो उसे वो अमाउंट नहीं मिल पाता और लोग जो है वो उसकी कॉपीज़ करके वो सेल आउट कर देते हैं। और जाहिर सी बात है कि अगर आपको एक 5000 की चीज़ अवेलेबल है, एक 300 की अवेलेबल है, तो ज़्यादा लोग जो है वो 300 वाली ही बाय करेंगे। 5000 वाली तो सिर्फ ओरिजिनल लोग ही बाय करेंगे जो ये जानते हैं कि पायरेसी जो है वो बुरी चीज़ है और हमें पायरेटेड चीज़ें नहीं यूज़ करनी चाहिए। बट द इशू इज़ दैट द थर्ड वर्ल्ड कंट्रीज़ जो हमारी आती हैं, ये जो डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ हैं जिसमें पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश आता है, यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट 99% लोग जो हैं वो पायरेटेड चीज़ें ही यूज़ करते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द पॉवर्टी। Fraud and misuse. Student, ever you come across a message that you won 5 lakh rupees, or like when you call on the number and send 2000 or 5000 rupees, you will receive 5 lakh rupees. इस तरह की चीज़ें फ्रॉड हैं। ये सिर्फ पैसा निकलवाने के लिए होती हैं कि आप अगर 2000 भेजोगे तो 5 लाख आपको इनाम मिलेगा। तो ये इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा लोगों ने फ्रॉड इससे नुकसान उठाया। सेकेंड थिंग इज़ दैट यू मे कम अक्रॉस, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द मोबाइल फ़ोन, तो दिस थिंग कैन बी सेंड वाया ईमेल एज वेल। तो ईमेल से आएगी तो वो ऑनलाइन आपका उसमें आ जाएगा। एंड सेकेंडली द थिंग इज़ दैट when you receive a mail that your account is hacked, change your password, like this type की जो मेल्स होती हैं वो होती हैं आपके पासवर्ड को और ईमेल को चोरी करने के लिए। when they stole your password they use it maliciously, like वो आप बन के, जैसे आप लोगों का फेसबुक आईडी हैक हो जाता है या फिर वो आपके ईमेल आईडी हैक हो जाता है, दैट दे take your information and they misuse that information. ऐसे होता है ना, आपने सुना होगा कि बाइक चोरी करके उस पर वारदात करके वो बाइक फिर वापस कहीं छोड़ गए। तो मीन्स दे वांट टू हाइड देयर सेल्फ। पीपल दे यूज़ योर थिंग्स ताकि वो खुद ना सामने आए और आपका नाम यूज़ करते हुए वो चीज़ जो है वो जो वो फ्रॉड कर रहे हैं या वो मिसयूज़ कर रहे हैं, आपकी चीज़ को यूज़ करते हुए मिसयूज़ कर रहे हैं। Patent. Patent is a way to protect an idea. If you are doing research in some field and you have an idea, then you must get patent for that idea. It gives you the right to exclude others from making or selling an invention using your idea. For example, if you are a scientist and you find or research a cure of cancer, and you should make it patent. Why? Because the pharmaceutical companies must get your permission to use your idea, and they must pay you for using your idea. Copyright law. Copyright is different from a patent, as copyright law says that some ideas or products cannot be copied. The rights are reserved for copying. Usually, if a product is copyright protected, then we see a symbol of copyright as shown in the figure 4.1. For example, the book you are using is also a copyright protected. So making its copies is illegal, but we are reading a copy of the book. Similarly, software products are mostly copyright protected. It means that we cannot copy them, like MS Windows, MS Office, etc. Something illegal, if we are using these things, like we are using copied Microsoft Office and Windows illegal versions, it's not mean this is correct. We are doing wrong. It's wrong and it's illegal. Copyright can deal with misappropriation of data, computer programs, documentation, or similar materials. Secrets. Trade secrets are usually the secrets that are playing an important role for the success of a company or a business. They have a lot of values and usefulness for the company. Keeping trade secrets in the computer science field is very important. When more than one software companies develop the same product, but one of them takes lead. For example, there are many free email services, but few of them having significant competitive advantages over others. Students, when you go to a restaurant and try a dish and you like the most, and few days later you go to another restaurant and try the same dish and you don't like that, that is the recipe. Difference between the recipes. The dish is same, but the difference between the recipe matters. That recipe is the trade secret of that restaurant where you like the recipe most. Same like that, trade secrets are usually the secrets that are playing an important role for the success of a company. They have a lot of values and usefulness for the company. Keeping trade secrets in the computer science field is very important. When more than one software companies develop the same product, but one of them takes lead. For example, there are many free email services, but few of them have significant competitive advantages over others. Sabotage. Sabotage is a serious attack on a computer system. Some malicious user can attack the system while sitting remotely. It's not necessary to sit on the system and then send a virus. The people can send virus through email. They can send virus with the software you download from the system. There are so many. They can send virus via USB. So one can send virus with some free software. फ्री सॉफ्टवेयर के साथ भी आ सकता है. अ सॉफ्टवेयर इज़ अ कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम रिटन विद नेगेटिव इंटेंशंस. जो वायरस है वो नेगेटिव इंटेंशंस के लिए लिखा जाता है और एंटीवायरस इज़ यूज्ड फॉर टू रिमूव द वायरस. मोस्ट ऑफ द कंपनीज who want to sell their antivirus, they write viruses by themselves. It can change, destroy an information or sabotage a precious data. Safeguarding privacy of others. Did you notice the board on road about cameras watching you as shown in the figure 4.5? The purpose of such notice is to alarm you about your privacy and keep you within certain rules and regulations. Similarly, speed cameras are announced before taking your pictures or recordings your videos. When you go to motorway and you can see that speed camera ahead like board. So these steps are just to safeguard your privacy. In the same way, when you give information to an organization, it is the duty of that organization to safeguard your privacy. Your information is stored in NADRA, National Database and Regulation Authority, along with the information of your other family members. So safeguarding this data is an ethical responsibility of NADRA. Same like that, your information is saved with the mobile companies, with the banks. So it's their responsibility to safeguard your information. If somebody hacked the bank, it's their responsibility to recover your data. Most of the websites also declare their privacy policy. Figure 4.6 you can see, including that information they collect from you and your computer and with whom they will share it. People usually do not read these policies. Most users mistakenly assume that their privacy is fully protected due to the privacy policy, but it's not. We should read the privacy policy of the softwares or the companies. Importance of data privacy. Privacy concerns that arises through the mass collection of data. Many organizations are keeping our data due to the computerized system in place. There can be more people organization having information about you than you think. For example, a hospital may have your birth record, Nadra has your family information, your school has your record, BISC, Board of Intermediate and Secondary Education, Passport Office if you have a passport, email service provider if you have an email account, online social networking websites if you have any account on social networking like Facebook or Instagram or other. For example, if you buy a packet of chips, then you usually buy a drink as well. This information is useful for a shopping mall to increase its sale. If it introduces new offers on both potato chips and drinks, so a piece of information can flow from one place to another without any intimation. It is due to a mass collection of data. There are data broker companies. They collect and aggregate and buy the consumer's data, analyzing the personal privacy and security concerns that arise with any use of computational system. With the advent of internet, our computers are no longer standalone devices. In fact, now they are connected to millions of other computers in the world. Due to this connectivity, many security concerns also arise. Primarily, we have to secure our data according to the following three aspects. Confidentiality, it means that we want to keep our data as confidential. We do not want to share it with unintended person. Then integrity, it means that we want to keep the data correct. For example, we do not want that the website or our bank shows less account balance than it actually is, or more balance as it actually is. Availability, it means that we want to have access to the data when we want. If data is not available when we need it, then in some cases it becomes useless. So we should have a confidential data, correct data, and available data. Simple encryption. Encryption is a process of encoding data in such a way that only authorized person can read it. Encoding means conversion of the data to an unreadable format which is called ciphertext. A secret code called key is required to read the data. As shown in the figure 4.10, a key is just like a password. You can see it, plain text encryption, ciphertext and decryption, plain text, और दोनों में आपको एक की रिक्वायर्ड है. सेम लाइक दैट कि आप अपनी फ्रेंड को कोई लेटर लिखते हो और कुछ इस तरह से लिखते हो कि वो किसी कोड लैंग्वेज में है और वो कोई आपका फ्रेंड ही सिर्फ उसको पढ़ सकता है, कोई दूसरा नहीं पढ़ सकता. दिस इज़ कॉल्ड इनक्रिप्शन. Computer expert who can steal data when it is moved from one location to another is called hacker. Encryption helps us to save data from hackers. Students, do this activity 4.1 by yourself. Students, activity 4.2 is an interesting activity. You can do it by yourself by using a simple mirror. You can create your secret messages for your friends. Importance of encryption for everyday life on the internet. Encryption is one of the most important methods for providing data security. In everyday life on the internet, vast amount of personal information are stored on multiple places. So it is important to know how to keep data private. Encryption is important because it allows you to secure data from illegal access. Importance of encryption can be described in the following 3 points. The first one is protection from hackers. Second is encryption protects privacy. And the third one is encryption protects data access devices. Protection from hackers. Hackers don't just steal information, they can also alter the data to commit fraud. For example, in a bank transaction of online money transfer, they can fraud by changing the target account number. How? If you are going to transfer amount from your account to your brother's account, a hacker may change the account number, your brother's account number, to his or her account, and the money will transfer to his account instead of your brother's account. Encryption protects privacy. Encryption is used to protect sensitive data, including personal information for individuals. This helps to ensure privacy and minimizing the opportunities for surveillance by criminals. If your data is encrypted, it's less chance to get hacked or get misused by the hackers. Encryption protects data across devices. Multiple and mobile devices are a big part of our lives, and transferring data from device to device is a risky proposition. Encryption technology can help protect stored data across all the devices. Even during transfer, additional security measures like advanced authentication help deter unauthorized users. Like the sensitive information can be transferred from one device to another using encryption. Now we will discuss few common methods of encryption. Substitution cipher methods. Substitution cipher methods are the methods of encryption in which the characters of original text are replaced by some other characters. This substitution is done by a fixed predefined system. In the following, we will discuss two commonly used substitution ciphers. Caesar cipher. Caesar was a Roman politician and military general who played a critical role in the rise of Roman Empire. Caesar used this method of encryption for sending messages to his soldiers and generals. This is the reason for calling this method a Caesar cipher. In this method, we replace each alphabet in the plain text by another alphabet. The replacing alphabet is some fixed number of steps to the left or right of original alphabet in the sequence of alphabets. See example number 1. A 3-character substitution to the right result in the following transformation of the standard English alphabets. Initial alphabets, the order will be very well A, B, C, D, and encryption alphabet, you can see D, E, F, G, H, and so on, and your ABC will replace X, Y, Z. Within this substitution scheme, the plain text Pakistan would be encrypted into the cipher text SDNLVWDQ. Now students, you will change your school name, the Broadway School, to the by using this technique. Example number 2, a 5-character substitution to the right result in the following transformation of the standard English alphabet. A, B, C, D, initial alphabets, and encrypted F, G, H, and so on, and A, B, C, D, E at the last, replaced V, W, X, Y, Z. Within this substitution scheme, the plain text Pakistan would be encrypted into the cipher text UFPNXY FS, and you will also now by yourself you will change the Broadway School into this cipher text. Students, make a 7-character substitution to the right, and then again the same example, write Pakistan, encrypt Pakistan, and you will see the answer. Activity 4.3, use a 3-letter substitution to the left of for encrypting the plain text Pakistan into cipher text. Here is the hint given. You have to use this hint to solve this, and another activity which I am going to give you, you will have to write the Broadway School as well in the cipher text. Now Vigenère cipher. Vigenère cipher is another substitution cipher which use a table known as Vigenère cipher table for substituting the letters of plain text. Vigenère cipher table. The table is shown in table 4.1. The table consists of 26 rows and 26 columns, where the first row contains the original alphabets from A to Z. In each subsequent row, the alphabet is shifted one by one letter to the right. All the columns are labeled by alphabets from A to Z, and all the rows are labeled by alphabets from A to Z. Vigenère cipher method. In this method, we have a substitution key that is combined with the plain text to generate the ciphertext. We encrypt each letter of the plain text by finding that letter in column label of the Vigenère table, table 4.1, and in the column we can find a letter that is in front of the row label for the respective letter of the key. We continue this process until all the text is finished. Now students, we need to change plain text Pakistan using the key Zindabad using Vigenère ciphertext. Now the first word is P. We have to see this P in the column Z. Here we have Z. You watching Z? Yes, here it is Z. In the last column I will see, and I'm making a line over here. Okay, here. So you can see this, it is equals to O. So we will write O instead of, I'm writing Pakistan here, and then I will write, let me set that, okay, Pakistan, and instead of P I will write O. After that I will see A, and from here I will take I. From key I will take I, and from the original text I will take A, and A till I. Here is I. Okay, so we will write here I. Then K, and the third letter is N. Where is K here? K is here, and N. I want to see this N here, and K. It's X. I, and in key we have D. I and D will meet at L. Then S, and here we have A. Okay, S and A. You can see A. So S and A is S. T, and in key we have B. T and B will be U. Then A, and our key is also A, so it will be A. And N and D. N, here is N, and we will see D here. N and D, yes, it is D. D, it's Q. Now our encrypted text will be this. This is OIXLSUAQ. This is our encrypted text. Now students, do activity 4.4 by yourself on your note. Now students, the link is given in the book page number 86. You have to type that link in the address bar of the any web browser, and you will see this window. You can write your enter your text message. Here I have written the Broadway School, and the key I have written Pakistan. You can change your key and the message like in text message. You have to write your name or your parents' name, and the next thing is that you can change your this key as well. So you can change this key to Broadway or any other key. which you want to write. Your nickname, you can use your nickname as the key as well. So I'm going to show you how this works. It's start converting. You can see how it is converting. Here you can see the ciphertext is coming letter by letter. Space is also a character which is replacing, and it's now done. Now it's finished. Now students, we will decrypt our data, and data is OIXLSUAQ, and our key is Zindabad. We will use the same key for encryption and decryption. So we will see this Z in O's column. Z in O's column, Z row. So it will give us, where's my scale? Here it is. Z and O, it's P. So OIXLSUAQ. Here I will write P. I in I's column, it's A. X. X, and here I have N. N and X. N and X. Jida X. And it is in K's. So I will write K here. L, I will find L in D's column. D's row, D's row, L. Here it is I. Now S and A. I will see this A in S. A in S. Same. U. Here is U, and U I will not see this U. I will see this B. B and U. It's T. Now again A in A. A and A. Now this Q will be found in D's column. D row and Q. It's N here. Now here we get again Pakistan. Now students, when you open the link, you can see this screen. Here I have written Pakistan as my own text. Okay? Write your own text. You can write here any text, and you can check the frequency distribution here. Orange shows the orange or yellow, whatever the color, it shows the original message, and standard English showed by the blue message. So you can analyze your message here. Weaknesses and security flaws of substitution cipher. The simplest of all substitution ciphers are those in which the cipher alphabets is merely a cyclic shift of the plain text alphabet. The explanation for this weakness is that the frequency distribution of the symbols in the plain text and in the ciphertext are identical, only the symbols having been relabeled. Another major problem with simple substitution ciphers is that the frequency of letters are not masked at all. Assignment. Students, watch the video carefully. I have given assignments topic by topic. You have to do all the assignments on your notebook.